class now, logarithm. So logarithm problems, we have different kinds of problems, but here for the placement, basically they never ask you for the tougher one. It will be the basic problem. So the basic, this one, you know the concepts, like you have log AB. How do you separate that? Log AB when you have?
Log A plus log B.
Yeah. So you all know this, log A plus log B. Similarly, when you have log A by B, it's going to be
Log A minus
log,
log B.
log A minus log B. Okay, mainly this is what is required, and some of the concepts like if you have like log B and the base is A, then how do you write this? Either you can go for this change of this one base. Am I right?
Yes,
Log
ma'am.
AB, or we can also go for the other way. It's like you can go for the common base. Maybe you can go for the common base of 10 or anything, and then you can say log B by log A. So these are the basic concepts which I am now going to explain now, because you know all these things, and maybe later I'll provide this for like whatever the concepts you have here, the formulas, right? And based on this, you're going to do this problem now. And then one more thing, like if you have log A to the power B, then how do you write this? This is log A to the power B. This is a base. I didn't write this as a base. Here I'm taking this as a base, right? In this case, it is log A to the power B. B log A. Most often we'll be using this. Clear? If I say log 16, how do you simplify this? How do you simplify this?
Log 4 to the power 2.
It is log 2 power 4, ma. Yeah, you can write 4 to the power 2 also, but we can just simplify this and can write 4 log 2. As you say, that is also correct. You can write this log 4 raised to 2, and then you can say 2 log 4. But again, 4 can be simplified, right? 2 square. So bring that one here. So it's going to be 4 log 2. Okay. So I think this is sufficient. Then we'll try to do it. So these are all the basic concepts which you're going to use. Okay, I'll go to the next page, and or I don't know. Okay. Now you tell me this. Let me copy this problem here. Yeah, please tell me now how to do this. You are given log 2 value and log 3 value. What is the value of log 512 to the base 5? The question as is log 512 and the base is 5. So how will you proceed in this? The very first thing is you can just bring this one, or we'll first simplify this, and then after that we'll break this, right? We'll simplify this 512. What is 512? Or you can say this is 2 power 9, right? So here, what you're
Yes,
going to do is
ma'am.
512 is nothing but 8 power 3, or you can say 2 power 9. That is 512. Okay, we'll break that later. First, we have to remove this from the base. So what we'll do here? As I told you, you can have a common base. So in that case, what you should do? 512 will come up, and then this 5 will come down. So the common base we can have. The 10 can be a common base. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
This we have seen in the last page, like here, I have written somewhere. Where is that? This one. Log B to the base A, if it is there, you can write it as log B by log A. So we can write in the same way here, log 512 by this one. And then this is how much? Log 2 power 9 divided by log 5. And log 5 also I can write it as 10 by 2, because some known value we need it. Then next we should do, bring this 9 outside. So this will be 9 log 2 whole divided.
Minus
Where is that minus? Here, good. Here it's going to be log 10 minus log 2. And then, yeah, one of you answer please. Here the 9 will come as such. Log 2 we have to replace. We can replace the value here. What's the value of log 2? 0.3010 whole divided by what is log 10?
1.
Good, 1, because log 10 base 10 this is, so it's 1 minus again log 2 is 0.3010.
10.
Yeah, anyone who can answer this? 9 into 0 is 9. Sorry, 9 into 0 is 0. Then you will have 9 1 9. Then 9 into 0 0. 9 into 3 is 27. So it's going to be 2.7. Correct. Divided by, and what is this one? When you subtract 0 minus 0 is 0. From here when you're borrowing, you're going to have it as 10. 10 minus 1 is 9. And then here is going to be 9.
0.699, ma'am.
69. Further you have to calculate, ma. Approximate also you can just go for that. So we can remove these points. We can say it is like 2709 divided by 699. So in case you have to try to calculate this and tell me the answer. Otherwise you can approximately you can go for that. If you consider this as 700 approximate value, if I assume this as 2700, so it will go around 3 times, right? Because 21, 700 if I consider, so 21 goes, the balance will be there. Then you have to see how many times it goes. So can you tell me this answer?
3.8.
3.8.
7.
Yeah, fine. You just find out the answer and put the answer there.
Ma'am, 3.875.
3.875, ma'am.
Good. 3.
875.
Okay. So that is your answer. And then next one. Yeah, try to solve this. First thing is you bring down this. See, you have this, right? Like x square is there. So what will you do for the 2? The power 2.
2 log
2
x.
log.
It will become 2 log x to the base 2, right? Similarly, x cube, it will become 3 log x, and then x power 4 will be 4 log x. So you have a common term, you can bring it out. Try that. Anyone who has completed this?
Ma'am, we can take the LCM as log 2.
So what are you
And
doing here? Okay, then I'll write. You just tell me what I'm supposed to write here. I'm not writing the base 2 because everywhere it's base 2. I'm just avoiding that. You need not write. So this, what will happen to this? Log x square will become
2 log x.
2 log x. Good. Similarly, it's going to be 3 log x. And then the finally is going to be 10 log x. And this is equal to 220, right? So now what is common here? The log x is common. The 2 I'll write it later. I don't want to write it now. So here is going to be 1 plus 2 plus up to what? 10 equals 220. So what is the formula for 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to 10?
N into n plus 1.
Pardon? So this is going to be log x. N into n plus 1 is 10 into 11 by 2. N into n plus 1 by 2 is a formula for this, which is equal to 220. Correct. So we can cancel this. This is 110 and this will go 2 times when you cancel with this. So this 2 will go here. So log x is equal to log x. Now I'll write this because it is required. The 2 base, which I have not written here, I'm just writing it here. So it's going to be 4. And if this is the case, then what is x equal to? You know how to write that. See, you remember only one thing. Suppose I write this as log 10. Usually, what is the value for log 10?
1.
1.
Log 10 is,
1.
we say 1. Actually, here the base is 10. So, normally what we do is we take it in this way. Log this 10, whatever you have, you write it here. It's full of noise here. And then here, this one 10, whatever you have, you need not write this log. Sorry, this 10, this power will come here. That is equal to this 10. Suppose I write it as log 100 base 10. What is the answer?
2.
2. So this is nothing but this base you have to take, and this becomes a power which is equal to 100. So in general, I always try to remember this way. Log 100 equal to, how do you get 10 power 2 equal to 100? Similarly here, the base is 2 and the power here should be this side, whatever you have, 4, which is equal to x. Therefore, x is equal to 60. That's the answer. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So there is nothing, a logarithm, that is only one problem is like, it will be little tricky. Once you know what is that we are doing it, then the problem becomes easier. Next. Now here it's given as 1 by, if you cannot see this, maybe I'll make it bigger. Tell me now. Who can answer this? At least first step. I don't want you to give the complete answer. I just want you to tell me the first step. Anyone?
When they all have the common denominator as log 60.
Yeah, they are in the denominator. So what are you supposed to do? First thing is you have different base, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you have the 60 as common. So what you can do? First thing is you need to remove this from the base, like we did earlier, right? When you had log 5, so I made 10 as a common base and then remove that 5 from the base. Same thing you are supposed to do here. See, in the previous problem, we had something like 512 base 5. Because with 5, you cannot do anything. So what I have done is I just removed it by just taking as log 512 divided by log 5. And the base we are taking common as 10. But we normally do this whenever the base is something other than 10 or you don't have any common base. In that case, we go for this. Okay. So here you can just say, you know that the base here is 3 and here it is 4 and the next it is 5. All are having different base. So first thing is you have to take out from the base. So what are you supposed to do? Tell me here. Same as what I have done here.
Log 60 base 10 by log 3 base 10.
Log 60 base 10 we can consider, whole divided by
Log 3 base 10.
log 3 base 10. And then when you have this is in the denominator. Okay, that is in the numerator. So what will happen? This will go up.
Log 3 base 10 divided by log 60
If you
base
have
10.
something like this in the numerator, divided by 4 by 5. If you have this in the denominator, we normally write this as 3 into this 5 will come up divided by 4. Right? So when you have 3 divided by 4 by 5, this 5 will come up. The same thing I'm going to do it here. This will come up. Correct? This is going to be log 3
3
base
base 10 divided by log
divided
60
by log
base 10.
60. Okay. So what can you do for the next one? Can you do the same?
Yes, ma'am.
This is going to be, anyone else? Can you answer?
Log 60 base 10 divided by log 4 base 10.
Log 4 base 10. So that will become log 4
Base 10
base
divided by
10 whole divided by log 60.
60 base 10.
So this is going to be log 60 whole divided by log 5. This will be 10 in both the case. And again, we have to write this as log 5. And now, so I want someone else to answer this. Now you got this, right? Log 5 to the base 10 divided by log 60 to the base 10. So what you are supposed to do next?
Taking denominator common.
Taking which is common? You know
Denominator.
that everywhere we have this, right? So this 10 I forgot, right? Everywhere you have log 60 base 10. So that means that becomes a common platform for you. So you have to write this log 60 base 10. And then what will come here? What will come here? Sanjay, Aditya, Praveen, who else is it? Ajay.
Log 60.
Log
60.
Log 60, how will it come here? When you are taking, this is only logarithm. Suppose I have a something like 2 by 3 plus 4 by 3 plus 5 by 3.
Yes, ma'am.
How do you do this? Down, what is common? 3. Then what will come here? Come on, this is a basic calculation, right? Fractions.
2 plus 4 plus 5.
So 3 will go, right? So I don't have to do anything with that. So I can directly write this 2 here. And then 4 here, 5 here. The same kind of calculation you have to do here. Log 60 base 10 is common in all the 3. So I'm taking as a common term here. So what will come here?
Log.
Log 3. Right. This will be log 3 plus log 4 plus log 5. So what is the final answer here?
11 log.
When it is addition, what will you do?
Multiplication.
Multiplication. You know that log A plus log B is nothing but
Log A, log B.
log A, B. Right? The same thing. Now it is like all the base is same now. In that case, I can add all this, right? I'm sorry, multiply all this. So log 3, log 4, log 5 is going to be multiplied. So
60.
log of
Log 60
3
base 10.
4 into 5 divided by log 60. So what's the answer?
60.
Log 60 divided by log 60. Yeah. So answer is 1.
1.
That's it. Is it tough?
No, ma'am.
Slightly tricky, that's all. You just have to break that and bring it. This is only a rough work. So consider only this. Okay. Shall I go to the next one now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Smiling.
If log 7 to the base 10 is A, that's given here. Then log 10, 1 by 70. What will be there? Log 1 by 70 to the base 10. What is the answer? We'll write down that. Log 1 by 70 to the base 10. So what is the first step you have to do here? Why boys, nobody's answering today?
Log 1 minus log 70.
Huh?
Log 1 minus log 70.
Ah, good. So here is going to be log 1 minus log 70. And of course, in both the case, the base is
10.
okay. And then what is log 1? What is log 1?
0. 0.
0. Right. Log 1 is always 0. That is, you can write down this way. Log 1 to the base 10 equal to 0. That means nothing but 10 power 0 equal to 1. And here, you can write this as, what did it do here? What is given to us? Given to us is log 7. We need to break it in the form of log 7. So what you are supposed
7
to
into 10.
7 into 10.
Good. 7 into 10. Okay. So this is again
Log 7 plus log 10
log 7, and of course the base
plus
is
log 10.
plus log 10. Then
Log 7 value A.
that is A, and this is
1.
1.
1. So that's the answer. I just wanted to tell you on the equation problem. Many of you have done one mistake. The very first problem was there where you were asked to find out some equation solving was there, where everybody has equated that to 0. Most of you, very few students have not done that. I asked you to evaluate something. I don't remember the problem exactly, but I evaluate means something like x square, something 27 was there. I don't remember exactly. X square y or something was there, right? You were supposed to evaluate that, and it was equal to something else. You brought it here, divided it. That is correct. But after that, what you have done is you have equated this to 0. Why should you equate that to 0? Almost 60% of the students are done that. Very few students have made it properly, and they are given the right answer also. I don't know what the mistake. Every class I was thinking like I should tell, but after the class only I remember. Now I just remembered because here you are putting 0. Okay, please correct it. And I have given that comment also. 0 will not come in the equation. You have taken something, suppose I have something like 2x is equal to 2x plus y equal to some 3y or something I given. Okay. Or multiplication, something is there. When you're bringing it here, like 2x into y, suppose I say divided by 3y, when you do it, this is equal to 1 if you are bringing it here. Okay. But you can't say this is equal to 0. Many of you have put 0 here. Equation doesn't mean that you should always equate that to 0, unless otherwise they mention 0 there. Okay, so that is one mistake in the algebra. You just go through that. And then the second one more mistake which many of you have done is you have the final answer as minus 8x minus 8 equal to 0. This is another question, not the same one. So in this, what you have done is x is equal to 1. The next answer you people are mentioning is x is equal to 1. Is it 1?
Minus 1.
It's minus 1. So what you're supposed to do, because many of you have not written the steps here. So directly, okay, you remove this. 8x plus 8 equal to 0. Because 0 is there, I can remove this minus. So this is 8x is equal to minus 8. Therefore, x is equal to minus 8 by 8, which is equal to minus 1. I can see hardly some 6 to 7 students are given this minus 1 answer. Remaining all are given as plus 1. And I have mentioned that negative sign is missing. But nobody came back and asked for this. Please do these corrections. These are all very, very simple corrections, which I don't want you to miss it, right? Answer will go wrong in case, because here at least you're writing the steps, you'll be getting it. But in the actual exam, MCQ paper will be there where they will be only looking for the answer. In that case, when you mention as 1, that is going to be wrong. And here also, like the 0 is the wrong thing. You can't have this equal to 0. Please check these two. I'll just write it as rough because I don't want to rough this. And check these two answers in the this one algebra assignment. Okay, the next. This is log root 27. I'll write it again because you may not be clear with that. Log root 27 plus log. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Very silent it is. Whole divided by log 120. First thing is simplify. Any logarithm problem, very first thing is simplify that. So how will you simplify this? What is root 27?
3 root 3.
Root 27 is like, this is 27 to the power 1 by 2. Root is that. And 27 is 3 to the power 3. Whole to the power 1 by 2. So what will that be? 3 to the power 3 by 2. Correct?
Yes,
This
ma'am.
is clear. So this will be like log 3 by 2 plus the next is
2 cube.
2 cube. Good. Next is again the same thing. This will be like 1 by 2 will be there, and 1000 is 10 power 3. Same calculation as this one. So it's going to be log 10 3 by 2. Is it clear? 10 cube is 1000, and the root is there. Because of that, this 1 by 2 also will come. And the answers, how will you break this 120? Answers like based on this answers, whatever you're getting here, you have to think of this 120. How will you break this?
3 into 40.
3 into
40.
3 into 40, but you don't have 40 here. Okay, try to break it in that way. Log 3 plus log 40. I'm directly writing it. Because 3 into 40 is 120. So as what you said, I'm just mentioning this. And then next, what you're supposed to do. This 3 by 2 will come out. So it's going to be 3 by 2
Log 3.
log 3 plus 3
Log
log
2.
2 plus
3 by 2 log 10.
3 by 2. I don't have to write log 10. Shall I? Okay, I'll write it log 10 because we need it. And then down. This is log 3 we have, so we can't do anything with that. But this can be split as log 4
Into log 10.
plus log, okay, log 10. Now, this can be written as 2 log 2. I'm directly writing it. Log 4, instead of writing as log 4, I can write as 2 log 2. And this can be written as log 2 plus, log 2 plus log 5. Are you clear with that?
Yes, ma'am.
40, I'm taking as, the 40 can be written as 4 into 10. So log 4 plus log 10, which I have written here. Again, the 4 is nothing but 2 square. So the 2 will come here. But this 10 again can be split. Okay. So let me write this here. So this is going to be 3 by 2 log 3 plus, this is same, we can't do anything with this. Now we'll keep it as such. But here what you can do?
Log 2 into log 5.
Good. Log 2.
Log
And then the 3 by 2 is common. Log 5. Log 2, I'll write it. Okay, fine. Whole divided by, this also now I can split it as 5 and 2. So log 3 plus, I can combine this. I didn't write here. This is like the 2 log 2. And this is going to be log 2 plus log 5. Okay. So here we can say, when you again combine this, what is common here?
3 by 2.
I think I'm complicating it. Is it? How will you write this? Three by 2, if you take it as common, you will have log 3 here. And there is one more 3 by 2 here. 3 by 2 plus 3 is how much? 9 by 2. Let me write it. 3 by 2 log 3. And the log 2, when you combine, this is 3 by 2 plus 3 is how much? 9 by 2. Correct. This is going to be 9 by 2 log 2 plus okay, we'll write it as same 3 by 2 log 5. Let us not break it. So we have combined these things. Down we have to see whether you're getting the same thing here. So you're getting log 3 here. How much is log 2? 3 log 2. And then plus log 5.
Ma'am, 2 log 2, ma'am.
Log 5. 3 log 2, ma, because this is combined with this. So I'm writing that as 3 log 2. So when you remove 3 by 2 as common here, what you get inside is log 3 plus what is left out here?
3.
3 log 2 and log 5. Down you have the same thing. Log 3 plus 3 log 2 plus log 5. Yeah, good. I got it. So now this will get cancelled. The answer is
3 by 2.
3 by 2. Fine. But it can be done the other way also. You can directly, instead of breaking this, you can also combine this and try to get that answer. I'm not saying that you have to do only in this method. I think that may be much simpler also. You just combine all this, because here, you will have this as 3 to the power 1 by 3. Sorry, 3 to the power 3 by 2. And then you try to bring it together, like multiplication. And then try to bring it together and see whether it's getting cancelled. Fine? After this step, like here, this step you can take it. So you can bring this 3 by 2 outside. And this is also 3 by 2. So you can also take it as a 3 by 2 here. And then combine these three. So when you combine these three, it will be like 3 into 2 into 10 you will get in terms of 120, like whatever you have down. The similarly up also you may have and will get cancelled. So you try that way also. This is a rough work. Okay. That's it, man. This is the thing actually I wanted to finish up with this. So these are the 5 questions you're going to have, and then after this progression. So progression part tomorrow we'll see. Okay, any doubt in this so far?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
And yesterday's that video, just go through that. Few more tips I have added in that, small tips. Okay, so that also just see, I was telling you about the repetition of the year, which happens, the same calendar will repeat for any year after 6 years, 11 years, or 12 years, I said. I forgot to tell the other one, like for the leap year, it is going to be 28 years or 40 years. Okay, so that part, just go through that in the last part, which I have slightly added up there. And take the quiz program. So tomorrow again the same thing. I have a webinar. I'll be doing that. So slight change, a little late will be. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am.